Hey everyone, I'm Professor McCoy. Welcome back to Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Roller cord keeps getting stuck. Alright, hopefully that doesn't keep happening, but we should be okay. Anyway, now having more or less unlocked all of the major areas of the game, plan tonight is some side quests, and then at least get into Ikana Canyon. So I want to try and finish, if nothing else, the Cafe and Anju side quest tonight. Probably both paths of it. Because, did we already do one of the paths? I think we might have. I think we did one of the paths. I think we need to save Granny from the burglar as well, so we can get the all-night mask. I think. I'm gonna turn down my sound. Hear what I was doing. I think it was listening to music. Anyway, so yeah, that's what's going on tonight. Not too very unique of a stream. No major difference. But, however, not one to miss, because I do have to say that Cafe and Anju side quest is just about the most iconic quest of this game. So, okay, let me see. We did this. Okay, yes, we delivered it to Mom. So this time we have to deliver the letter via the postman and then go to Ikana. Which means in my little downtime, I probably should go to Ikana and at least get so far as the owl statue so I can warp there. Hey, Base, how you doing? If at any point I'm way off base with how I should be doing this, feel free to go ahead and let me know. Like I said, this is one of the most complicated quests in this game, and like I said, it's absolutely iconic. The almost legendary Cafe and Anju side quest is one of the big things that this game is rightfully well known for. It is very in-depth, very complex. It's so heavily dependent upon the time mechanic. Which is part of what makes it so iconic. And part of what makes it so quintessentially Majora's Mask is that the entire quest line, first of all, it relies upon multiple cycles through the timeline in order to get everything done. But then also, not only multiple cycles through the timeline, but some very precise timing for a whole lot of things, even within each time cycle. Yes, I did. I got the last bottle. Wait, did I? I think I did. I did the Dompe quest. Yeah, I got... wait, what? I did the quest for him, but I only have 5 bottles. Am I missing one? Or is that a spot for something else? I did the quest with Dompe. Do I need to do more for that? Well, the canyon is east. So it's right here. I do need to, like I said, I do need to unlock that owl statue. But also, I need to be back by In time to get the room key. I can do it. I can do it. Let's give it a shot. It should be fine. I'm a grown-up Zora, I can get through here. Not like you just saw me transform or anything. And I can always warp back in case time becomes a little too close. I actually don't know how to get up onto those. If I need to. I don't actually know if I need to get up onto those. Just blow them up, it's fine. Kona can handle it. She can handle live explosives. What are you doing in a place like this? The kind of hill beyond here is the place where spirits with troubles and lingering regrets wander. Even now, the spirits wander in search of one who can save them. It is unfortunate, but it is no place for one such as you. If you must enter, then you must obtain the mask containing wandering spirits that can be found near the ranch. Without that mask, you cannot save their souls. Until then, I will not let you pass by here. Okay, that's Garo's mask. Okay. It's a nice mask you're wearing. That is the mask of the leader of the ninjas, who once spied on the hilltop castle with the blood-stained history. That you may be able to call out their spirits, but even now are still wandering. Perhaps you may be able to save the souls that wander beyond here. Grow a wee little tree. Alright. Like I said, I'm gonna wait on Dante. Actually, wait. Is there an owl statue in the graveyard? What the hell? The hell are you? Negeron. Smells like gunpowder. What in the world? I completely forgot these things existed because they're literally just here. I don't think they're anywhere else, are they? Are they? I don't think so. Ikana Canyon. Oh yeah, I forgot about the nice little river. Yo. Ooh, that's a nice sword you have. You know, lately, frightening ghosts have been appearing in swarms at Ikana village across the river. It seems they're the ghosts of the Ikana's royal family or something. There's no one living there anymore, so I moved nearby. Now there's only a curious parent and child living where they research the ghosts. Did I mention that is a nice sword? No, fine. You can't have my sword, gay thief. But I know it's Butte. Is it Butte or is it Butt? I need to freeze them. Oh, come on, I need arrows for... Jeez. Oh, Master, you called? What are... I am Master. Regrettable. Although my rival, you, was spectacular. I should take my bow by opening my heart and revealing my wisdom. Across the valley of Akana, aim at the river beast with the arrowhead that freezes. Believe or disbelief rests with you. To die without leaving a corpse. That is the way of us, Garo. Garo? Bay says, so a good friend of mine is getting married in November. I'm a groomsman. I imagine his gift would be some form of bourbon. I'm not a big drinker, but I thought mead might be worth trying. Mead's good. Negotiators. So, I've had... Oh, that's right. I do actually need to do this. But I really do need to do the trade quests again. Oh well, tonight, side quest night. Evening nomad. So yeah, I've had a few different sorts of mead. Mead is usually it's like a sweet white wine. Like at least most like mass market meads typically get it's like a sweet white wine, which is nice and pleasant. I do enjoy a nice mead. No, I'm not a bourbon drinker. As far as whiskey goes, I prefer a nice scotch. Scotch is my favorite kind of whiskey in general, and a single malt scotch. This Glenfiddich is probably one of my favorites. This is their 12 here. Very nice. Yeah, I'm not a bourbon guy. Not really. I cook with bourbon. I have a small bottle of Jack Daniels in the cabinet for use with cooking, but that's about it. It goes really well in things like barbecue sauce. But like I said, mead is usually most similar to like a sweet white wine. Sometimes, depending on who's brewing it, and depending on if it's like homebrewed stuff, because I've had homebrewed mead before too. A bunch of my friends have made mead. I'd love to actually. It's Father's Day something. I wonder if my kids might want to get me something to make mead. Kidding, my kids are 6 and under, so no, literally. Anyway, it's a thought. But in any case, a lot of more homemade meads, and some of the more like off the wall sorts of ones are stronger. They're a little bit more like they're stronger by alcohol, but they drink a little bit more like a beer or like a cider. So they hide their strength, their alcoholic strength, a little more so than either wine or whiskey. So, yeah, if you don't like alcohol, a lot of times a good homemade mead will be something that'll go over well with you. Usually something with a bit of flavor to it that isn't just fermented honey. Anyway, long-winded way of saying, yeah, give it a shot. That'd be good. Suck on silence. Can I just blow it up? Well, okay. Still need arrows. Oh. I need to fly over there. That's right. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I've had a few different kinds of meat. They tend to be good. I tend to enjoy them. Oh, another one. Okay. Mr. Gold. That wasn't hard. Regrettable. Although my rival, you are spectacular. Take my bow, revealing my wisdom. The soul of the composer named Flatch rests in Akana graveyard. I heard his brother Sharp is here in Akana. Believe or disbelieve rests with you to die without leaving a corpse. That is the way of us Garo. I like Garo. Wait, are you saying I can't climb that? It's a rope thingy. Whatever, I need arrows. Sure, I need arrows. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Ah, jeez. See that bastard. Damn it. Okay, let's go back to the... Maybe the graveyard has, you know, some, Graveyard has some arrows. Huh? Climb up walls. Wait. Oh, right. If you fail the mission, Cafe will be stuck inside the hideout. That's right. Wait, you have to, I know you have to get into the hideout somehow. I forget how. Is it just open to you if you get all the way through the quest or something like that? I'm Dampe, the gravekeeper who watches over this graveyard. My face is frightening, but I'm not a bad person. All the graves here belong to the family members of the King of Akana Castle, a place that lies beyond the mountain. Even nowadays, the ghosts come out at night. It's a frightening graveyard. Well, okay then. I thought I did his thing already, but... Well, I have 10 arrows. That is enough. It'll get me what it needs to get me. I'm not going to do that again either. It's locked. Okay. Alright, let's see. That is a fascinating sound they're making. Realistically, I should be using the bunny hood too, but why? That's it. There we go. I can't see, but I sense there's a thirst for blood looming all around us. Don't you have a mask and something else? Yeah, I do. But I don't want to fight you. Oh, why did I... You're the same one. Why did I do this? Same thing, right? Yeah, flat and sharp. Oh, jeez. Okay, so Sakon will pawn the grandma's bomb bag in the curiosity shop and go back to his hideout on day 3. You and Cafe just follow him unseen. Okay. Oh, up there. Okay, got it. I should have grabbed that. Here we go! Hey! Alright, cool. That'll do it. That'll do for us. Oh, look, another one. Master, you called. He's guys are really cool. I love the very simplistic design, but I really like it. The fight is even more simplistic, but still really cool. Alright, if one tries to enter the spring water cave without knowing the song buried in a grave, that poor visitor shall meet with disaster. Believe or disbelieve resides with you, by leaving a corpse. That is the way of us Garrow. What should we call it? Garo? Who else says Garo? I don't say Garo. I don't feel it's good. Anyway. Alright, let's go back to town now that we have the owl statue. Done. Yeah. Clock town. If he sees you, he'll run, can finish the quest. Oh yeah, Stone Mask. That actually, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, it's 10, so... Wait, so can I save Granny and still do the cafe quest? Or should I not save Granny today? Let's see, what time am I supposed to check in? Okay, I got a couple hours, so... Okay, let's listen to a 2-hour story, shall we? Oh, tortoise. Let's listen about the Carnival of Time. Carnival of Time, is it? Carnival's almost here, so it's good for you to learn its meaning. It's a little long, but I'll read it with some enthusiasm. Carnival of Time. Each year they... Wait, what? Oh, okay, I thought... I got way more of that story than I thought. Story was a little boring for Tortoise, wasn't it? Don't give up. Try again sometime. Okay. So when Andrew gets back... then it'll be time. What, 1:30? Or 2 o'clock? I don't know, something like that. Soon! I really want that as a clock. It's almost completely unreadable, but it's really cool. Welcome to Stock Cut Inn. Do you have a reservation? Yes, I do. You do have a reservation. That's good. Mr. Link is at 1 moment, please. Alright, afternoon arrival, knife chamber, 2nd floor, silver rupee. Not sure why, but you had a reservation. Cool. Please relax. Okay, now I just need to wait for the mailman, right? Yeah. Once the mailman is done talking, then I talk to her with the mask. Okay. What is this?
Yeah! I'll deliver this to you.
Wait. This letter, where did you... Yeah, from the postbox. That's not what I mean. From the postbox. Where? Yeah, from the postbox somewhere. Oh, I can't say Granny. That's good, because I was about to. If you do, he'll have no reason to go to the curiosity shop when cafe season. Okay. That's not what I mean. You're also looking for Cafe? I have a request. Cafe, I have a clue. It will help you find him. Tonight, 11:30, please come to our kitchen. I will do that. Alright, is that it? That's the next thing, right? Are there any other... Ooh, I could start the Deku trading quest. I have time for it, right? Anything else important that I really gotta get done? I don't think so. Granny, I just gotta listen to her stories, but that's later. Everybody else I either have not discovered or I have finished. Curiosity shop guy. Let it to mama. Okay. What is this exactly at sundown thing? Forget what the exactly at sundown thing is. Whatever, let's do the trading quest while we're sticking around, you know. Oh, you read the J.K. Rowling's new children's novel, The Christmas Pig. Very good. Really. I gotta say, the only things of hers I have read have been the various Potterverse books, if you will. I haven't even read The Cursed Child, which, to be fair, is that's a play, not a book, but still haven't read it. So that is to say, I've read the mainline books. 7 of them, as well as those little things that were those little like auxiliary volumes that were released partway through the series. So the basically the textbooks, the Tales of Beetle the Bard, which are actually really good. I actually really like those. The Fantastic Beasts one, the Quidditch one, and there's one more. Basically, Oh, he's breaking into seconds. At sundown? I thought it was the end. Your friend of ours, yes. I would love to gaze into the telescope. Hey! Anyway, as evidenced by my previous gameplay on this channel being the full playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy, and that having been my second full playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy, in the very few months since it came out, I'm a big fan. I've always been a pretty big fan of the Harry Potter series. I will say, not as obsessive as a lot of people of my generation. That would not be the least bit healthy. But still. Wait, hang on! I guess I'm doing that voice now. I'm committed. I'm not gonna do the voice for all this. I'm not gonna do all the voice. You've seen this before. You get it. This private property, you want to do. Sir, 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 I do. Here you are. Have it. Cool. Let's kill this one. It doesn't have to be springtime to sell it in Mountain, does it? I don't think so. Anyway. Yeah, like I said, I'm a big fan of the Harry Potter series and the world in general. Like I said, as if nothing else, as evidenced by the fact that I not completionist, but reasonably close to completionist. Went through the entirety of Hogwarts Legacy twice, once on stream with you guys and once on my own. Yeah, it's good. It's a really good series. It's a good world. It is. I honestly do think a well-built world for all the crap it gets, from all sides. Really, it's kind of everybody. Everybody takes turns crapping on Harry Potter, but I've always liked it. I always also have thought that some superfans definitely need to read another book. So, yeah, here. So, funny. I talked about this a little bit. Back when we were playing Ocarina of Time, when we went through the Big Goron Sword questline, which is the closest Ocarina gets to this. That is to the Fan Angel side quest. Because man, the Fan Angel side quest is really elaborate and in-depth. But that one is nicely timed. There's a lot to it. There's a lot going on. Blah 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 blah. There's a lot. It's a well-developed, lengthy trading quest. However, I do think that quests like that. Let's just note it. Quests like that one. And like the one we're doing right now, the land title trading quest, they really illustrate the weakness of barter. Sort of in economic terms, the weakness of barter. Well, much easier with this sword. Hey, Tingle, do you have a map of Ikana? Nope. Never mind. Alright, never mind. rich in Christian symbolism and themes. Missed opportunity to so many derpy Christians. I assume you're talking about Harry Potter, right? Yes, absolutely. Oh gosh. Hold on. Let me finish the thought I was having. If I don't go back to Harry Potter as a Christ figure, bother me about it because I need to remember this because that's something I wanted to discuss because I've talked about it before. I talked about it before, so I want to bring it up again. In any case, these kinds of quests, these kinds of trade this to this person and this to that person, blah 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 blah, that kind of thing, where you're basically taking everyone's thing and shifting it one place to the left, so to speak. But you have to be there to facilitate that. You have to go in the whole quest line, the whole trade thing. That speaks to an intrinsic inefficiency in the barter system. This is... I need to actually edit that clip into a discussion of that and actually talk about it a little bit, don't I? Maybe I'll do that this week. Maybe I'll do that. Anyway, whatever. Point being, set that aside. Set that aside for now. Point being, is that this illustrates the weakness of the barter system, and it illustrates the usefulness of that thing down there. Money. Money is a technology, is a tool. It's also a phenomenally useful tool. It is one that is very often neglected. We think of money, most of the time we think of money in terms of, I don't know, either a valuable that we like to hoard, or in terms of, I don't know, how do people think of money? Negatively, right? Or as something of relatively intrinsic value, right? Which is kind of missing the point of money. Money, properly understood, like I said, is a technology. It's a tool to be used. And so because of that, it is an interesting tool. And its function is, to me at least, rather fascinating. Because, like I said, it often gets forgotten what money is for. Money is to eliminate. It is a technology used to eliminate these inefficiencies that we find in the barter system. Because if two people want to trade, they don't always necessarily have what's called a double coincidence of wants. In economic terms, a double coincidence of wants is when I have what you want and you want what I have. I have what you want and you have what I want. There we go. That. And we can just trade evenly, one for one. But that only happens very rarely, and especially it happens rarely in the amounts necessary. I have exactly what you want and you have exactly what I want, and we think it's a fair, even trade. We both stand to gain from it. That's very rare. It almost never happens. Rather, you have something that I want, but I don't have anything in particular that you want, so you're going to have to settle for something. Or you use money as a medium of indirect exchange. I exchange what I have to somebody else who wants it in exchange for something that we all have. Dollar bills, or gold. Let's go with gold, or rupees. You know what? We're playing Zelda. Let's go with rupees. These gigantic green gemstones, that's what. And so, what winds up happening is, I trade my stuff for rupees. You value rupees just like I do, because we all know that I can trade them in exchange for other things. And so what rupees wind up being is an IOU. What's going on is, rupees are playing the role of Link, who is going around and facilitating all these trades between people. Money is just doing that for you, so you don't have to do it. So Link doesn't have to do it. So the player character does not have to do that. Money functions just like the player character. And so, without it, which is especially silly, because this is a world, a well and fully developed world with money. It's not like this is a barter system because there's no functioning economy, there's no functioning money economy. That's not what's going on. You might expect a barter system in a world without without money. You might expect these inefficiencies in a world that hasn't come up with money to facilitate these kinds of exchanges. I need to be a Goron, don't I? There we go. Okay, here we go. But in a world where there is such a thing as money, that money is a technology that is in common use, the impracticalities and inefficiencies in a barter type exchange like this, it's kind of unnecessary to the point of silliness. Which is why these kinds of quests are fun in a very wacky kind of fantasy world. Which either doesn't have money or can't rely on money. I will say, Erica used this kind of fetch quest system, not fetch quest system, I guess, but this kind of a system really well in one of her D&D games, which she's run this campaign twice now. The current party that is going through it completely skipped over this because they didn't want to go into the Feywild, where the fairies live, the Fey folk. They didn't want to go in there because they don't trust the fairies. I mean, fair. Good idea, I guess, but... It's probably a good idea not to trust the fairies, but whatever. They were terrified, so they didn't want to have anything to do with it, even though it was a really cool quest. But the quest was a kind of... Wait, no, I have to go around. Don't I? So, Bunny Hood. Yeah, so in this Feywood, she had the player characters basically do a complete circle of trade quests like this. I might need to be Zora for this. Let's see. Blue potion, no thanks. Yeah, here. Oh, he'll be behind the logs. That makes sense. Okay, cool. Huge rupee! Nice. The wall is almost full already. Good lord. Alright. See, he at least is willing to pay. That's civilized, is what that is. Anyway. So anyway, she had basically a whole circle where A needed something from B needed something from C, and then it looped all the way back around to person A. So they had to figure out how to get. By they, I was this party at that point. No, I wasn't. I was still playing NPC. I was still AD. I was still assistant DMing at that point. But they basically had to figure out a way to just turn everyone's clock one step to the left, kind of thing, you know. And it was nightmarish, horrible, and it was really fun. But anyway, that was great. Fierce Deity Mask. Mask of Pins Mares. Well, that seems to be somewhere in this one. Thanks! Thanks for letting me know that it's somewhere. Great. Okay, back to Clocktown, yeah? That's all we got right now, I think. It's 11:30. What's the back? 5 minutes, and then, what did to make a joke about me judging other cultures. I will judge other cultures when they're objectively worse. That's a thing that I will do because I'm a civilized human being. Anyway, speaking of being a civilized human being, I will be right back because I have to use the restroom like a civilized human being. So, enjoy the nice clock time music before the sun goes down. Or is it not going? Oh man. Okay, well enjoy the cocks crowing or the crows crowing. Whatever. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Hello, everyone. Sorry about the delay. Good to go. So, Base says also, I saw the new Lutheran satire video we brought up last week. Most excellent. Ended up bringing a bunch, binging a bunch. Reformation Piggybackers, my favorite thus far. Which one was that? I don't remember that one. Reformation Piggybackers. I know it sounds vaguely familiar, but I don't remember the specifics. Either way, let's wait a little while till night time. Till well into the night. Time's normal. Also, let's go deposit some rupees while we wait. Yeah, I gotta say, Lutheran satire does a great job of taking apart really obvious but really common, I would say, arguments against Christianity, but they're not even always arguments against Christianity. Sometimes it's just like dumb thoughts that atheist types have sometimes, you know. So I don't know. But yeah, usually their stuff is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So, before I get to Harry Potter as a price tag, which we will talk about, I promise. Oh man, that's what I should have done. I should have played the beginning of that video, where I talk about it while I was using the restroom. Poor guy, I kicked him out of his room. I don't need the fairy. I just need to wait around until midnight. So that's 6 minutes for me to chat. Need to chat about stuff. Did I already get the silver rupee from my new room? I don't think I did. Did I? I don't remember doing it. No, I didn't. Look at that. Glad I didn't, because I would have gone over my 500. Nice. So on the topic of judging cultures, this is a really nice hotel room. I mean, the wallpaper is really shoddy, but aside from that, it's really nice. It's got a fireplace, it's got a little dining room table, it's got 2 fairly large beds, dressers, and nightstands, bedside tables, whatever, those things. A gigantic chest with some of your money back in it. A couple of big, nice windows. Man, I dig this. This is a nice hotel room. Anyway, so friend of mine, a fellow fan of Tolkien and hater of things like the Rings of Power. We were talking the other day about somebody he was having some kind of social media interaction with, about how they were basically criticizing Tolkien for being sort of a product of his time, and how the Lord of the Rings embodied a lot of the prejudices of the early to mid 20th century, of the most colonial of the colonialists, because he was, you know, a British semi-aristocrat born in South Africa kind of thing, you know this kind of criticism, I'm sure. And one of the funniest things of this criticism that somebody put forward with Tolkien was, so they had all of the really typical things that they say the Lord of the Rings embodies. Racism, patriarchy, jingoism, glorification of warfare, blah, 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 blah. Which, by the way, no. Tolkien was anything but, he did anything but glorify warfare. He absolutely did not do that. He I do not admire the bright sword for its sharpness or the arrow for its swiftness. I love only that which they defend. Right? Yes, warfare is good. It's glorious. It's important, but only when necessary. And it's the fact that it is necessary is a great tragedy. So there's that. But that was silly. But it goes beyond that. There was an even sillier thing that they said. He says, oh, okay, no, I remember this one. Okay, Zwingli, Calvin, King Henry are trying to co-opt Luther's Reformation for the right reasons. Yes, that was very funny because it makes fun of some of the people I don't like. But also, it implicitly defends Luther as being genuine and good-hearted and with good purposes and stuff, which... But whatever. Lutheran satire, what are you going to do? Anyway, that is it. The really, really dumb thing that this critic of Tolkien said that Tolkien does is he accused him of social evolutionism, which is not like social Darwinism or anything like that. This idea, as best I understand it, is the idea of a gradual progress of civilization, that newer civilizations, more advanced civilizations, are therefore better than older and more primitive civilizations. Which, if you read more than 5 words of Tolkien, you know is the absolute, complete opposite of Tolkien's view of history. Tolkien held that ancient things were almost intrinsically better, and that we live in a not just a fallen world, but a gradually falling world. A world that is gradually getting worse over time. I got a couple of videos on the subject. I'll put in the description after the stream. Let me write this down so I don't forget. There we go. But yeah, this is one of those things that I found particularly hilarious. Because what this critic meant was that Tolkien criticizes primitive or non-advanced or worse civilizations. And that's bad. But they can only couch that in terms of, the early 20th century eugenicist progressives did this thing where they called older cultures primitive because they were basically temporal snobs. And that was bad, because they were told that was bad in elementary school. Or maybe middle school, I don't know. Whatever. And so, it's not that they notice what's wrong with it, the temporal snobbery. They notice the fact that we're saying that certain cultures and certain civilizations are inferior to others, and we say, well, that's bad. But Tolkien didn't say that civilizations gradually get better. Quite to the contrary, he says that civilizations gradually decline and get worse, because we fall further and further away from the ideal and perfection. So it's hilariously backwards. Mitchell says, I judge... you just give me grief. Of course you are. I assume that you're not silly enough to think that all cultures are equal. I judge objectively inferior cultures all the time. Leftists do it just as often. They lack self-awareness. Yeah, absolutely. But I don't think it's that. It's not quite that. This is a thought I've been having recently. It's that... I don't think it's that they lack self-awareness. I think it's that they fail to distinguish what precisely is wrong with the things they think are wrong. Right? So there are certain things that they can identify correctly as being wrong and bad. Right? Temporal snobbery, like we were talking about. Or, better yet, like Nazis. They can identify that Nazis are bad. But they fail to identify what about the Nazis, or temporal snobbery, or whatever else. They fail to identify what about that makes it bad. And so what happens is they get sloppy, they get lazy, and instead of trying to figure out what exactly is wrong with the thing they think is wrong, they just sort of receive these moral sentiments. Nazi equals bad. And so therefore everything that gets associated with the bad thing in their mind, they think is also bad. And so because the Nazis were bad, and the Nazis were, say, militaristic, they were orderly, they were German, right? All of these things get labeled in their minds as also bad. rather than pulling it apart, trying to figure out exactly what's wrong with the things that they don't like, or even if they genuinely think they're wrong, because they don't usually have moral ideas, they have moral sentiments. It's also important understanding the ideas of the left. Because they have these moral sentiments that they can't disentangle, because they don't have a robust moral theory, they have these big globs of things that they think, well, that's bad because it's associated with bad thing, right? Black militaristic uniforms are bad because they're associated with Nazis, and that's why leftists think that that humans and Starship Troopers are the bad guys, because they're dressed in a militaristic fashion. So they must be fascists, and so they must be evil. It doesn't matter that the humans from Starship Troopers are fighting a war for survival. Right? So they're fighting for the survival of the human race against a mostly mindless aggressor. No, what matters is they're dressed like bad guys. And so because they're dressed like this specific set of bad guys, that must mean they're bad guys. It's a failure to disentangle moral complexity. Not even complexity in terms of, well, like shades of gray or anything like that. But complexity in terms of, well, something can be bad, but there can be reasons for why it's bad. And they fail to make those distinctions. That's, I think, what's going on with a case like cultural supremacy. They fail to notice per se what was wrong with the progressives of the early 20th century. They don't realize that the issue is chronological snobbery, and the fact that they were wrong about which civilizations are superior to which. In a lot of cases, not all, in a lot of cases. But they just think, oh, well, these guys were eugenicists, and eugenics is bad because I don't like it. It doesn't feel nice. So instead of thinking, another example of this, instead of thinking that preferring good characteristics is a good thing, but that doing it through eugenic means is bad, it's unnatural, it's inhuman, it treats human beings as mere objects, and all the things that are wrong with eugenics. Instead, they just think, okay, well, eugenics is bad because I don't like it. It's associated with bad thoughts. They think that preferring good characteristics over bad characteristics is itself a bad thing. And this is where you get ideas like ableism, right? That there is no preference between being able-bodied and being disabled, right? You shouldn't. It would be ableist to say that a disabled person would want to be able-bodied, right? So that idea sounds eugenicist to a leftist, because to them eugenics is just a giant glob of thoughts, ideas, terms, and feelings. And they can't distinguish between those thoughts, ideas, and feelings. They can only say, this whole thing is bad, I don't like it. They can't pick apart what's bad about it. And that's precisely what's wrong. And that's another thing that I try to emphasize when I'm teaching ethics, is to say, okay, well, hold on. We know X is bad. We know X is wrong. Why? What precisely is wrong about it? And a lot of deconstructivists will use exactly this technique to try and show that well, maybe X isn't as wrong as we think, because you can't figure it out, can you? Well, no, we know it's wrong. Right? So, yes, we're right. It's wrong. Eugenics is bad. Figuring out precisely what is wrong with it takes some careful moral consideration. And then, once we've done that careful moral consideration, we can figure out what's wrong with other things. We can apply those same principles of reason more broadly, and we can actually start thinking about ethics instead of feeling about ethics. So, anyway, that's a long, drawn-out series of thoughts on you making an offhanded joke, but man, it's been something that's been bugging me for a while, and I had to talk about this. That's what you guys come here for, right? Or it should be what you guys come here for. Me standing in front of an NPC mid-conversation and talking for, I don't know, 15 minutes. Anyway, alright, let's see. I'm sorry to trouble you late at night. It's about him. Cafe. I received a letter from him. Strange, isn't it? Getting a letter from a missing person? But there's absolutely no mistaking it's from him. It's clear to me. Please, here's my letter. Please put this in a postbox. When this is delivered, when he receives my letter, you should be able to meet him. Please tell him that Anju is waiting for him. And please, after you've seen him, tell me how he looked. I'm scared. I can't go. I ask this of you. Thank you very much.
Letter for cafe. Deliver it. Take it to a mailbox.
Let's mail it immediately in the morning. Or just right now. I'm just going to do it right now because I don't actually have to wait until morning. I waited until morning last time. That was rather silly. Lost control there. Okay, does it matter which mailbox? Does it matter why I'm saying mailbox? Whatever. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bring it to the one near the laundry pool just for okay. Oh wait, there you go. Letters been received. Ka-ching. And be delivered tomorrow. Okay, anything next? Not until tomorrow night. Need to get the pendant and then deliver it tomorrow night. That's it, right? I'm not missing anything. Deposited letter for cafe. Deposited training. Is it a good idea or a bad idea for me to just skip until the night of the second day? Days you can help me with this, right? I know I can at least skip until morning. Oh yeah, this is the whole Gorman Mask thing, yeah. Wait, no. There it is. Fine. The other question, though, should I skip until next evening? Let's see. Also, I don't exactly know how much lag time I have here. I have it set to low latency, but I don't exactly know how low latency is. Anyway. Not that bad, though. Doesn't seem like it. I'll find out. Ping pong. Hey, dude. Could fight Pose and Ikana. Why? In the graveyard? Oh, I could have done the... Oh, shoot, that's right. I could have done the graveyard stuff, you're right. Now it's daytime, though. want to go back to the laundry pool, and then I'm going to skip ahead again. Just to that's dumb. For how hard that one is to get to, I would have thought it would be more. Whatever. Okay. I'm going to get at doing this as quick as I can, so... The other thing as well is, at least previous times I played this game, I have tried rather hard to do just one thing per 3-day cycle. Mostly because I'm paranoid about saving. Green hat, green clothes. Andrew wrote about you in her letter. But, no, it's not how we're doing it. It seems you're looking for Cafe. Can you keep secret? Andrew trusted you. I shall also trust you. Actually, I've already seen all this, but let's do it. Let's read it. I'm Cafe. The Cafe we're looking for is an adult. When I look at you, I just see a child. I was turned into this by a strange imp wearing a mask. But I'm not hiding because I look this way. When I was turned into this, I went to see the Great Fairy in the shrine near the North Gate. Can't skip again, okay. On the way, my precious mask, a wedding ceremony mask, was stolen from me by some prancing man with a grinning face. Well, you're just careless. You're like my partner. For my wedding ceremony, I was quite happy. I was targeted because of what I had been turned into. I pity you. I know Andrew's worried, but I can't go out yet. I made a promise to her that I would bring the wedding mask and greet her. This pendant, give it to Andrew. Can't skip again. Okay. The pendant of memories. Take it to Andrew. People we just talked about a secret from him. Okay. Go, hurry. To Andrew. Yeah. Okay, she's still here. Good. Oh. Did you meet him? Oh. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. From Cafe. Thank you very much. That's it! That's what I get. That's it. That's it. Now what? Okay, we're good. Next, deliver the pendant. That's all. Okay, Curiosity shot mask. Letter to Mama. Anything else? I think that's all. Yeah, because I think the next thing... Because I'm just looking at the journal, right? Because the next thing is 3 on the final day, which is the Curiosity Shop man in the back of Cafe's place. Right? I do that. I give the letter to the postman. Give the letter to the postman. He'll give me the postman's mask on that final day. Do I have to do that at night? I have to do that at night. Okay. So I'll do that after I rescue Cafe, I suppose? I go help Cafe, I mean not rescue. Do I have to do... Okay, the real question is, do I have to do the thing in Cafe's hideout where I meet the Curiosity Shop guy again, or no? Or can I just go to Ikana and meet Cafe there? Either way, I can skip. I can skip ahead. Oh, this is rather complicated. Okay. Alright, now I need to wait until, what is it, 3 o'clock or something? Right? Yeah, like 3 o'clock. Or maybe that's 1 o'clock. Curiosity Shop. In Cafe's hideout. In the back room. Yeah, that's like 1 o'clock. So... let's go and just sort of linger for a while. Let's deposit the last of our rupees because we will not need them. I think. I don't want to waste it. Meet the Curiosity Shop owner if you want the Postman hat, and Cafe and Ikana if you want the Postman. Yes. Can I do both? I can do both of those, right? I think I can do both of those. Yeah, I just need to wait until 1-ish, whatever it is. Right? Yeah, till about 1 o'clock. And then I need to warp to Ikana? Right? I think. Ah, jeez. Oh, jeez. Jeez, man. Forget if I can warp to Ikana. I think so. Anyway, I'm gonna chat for a little bit while we wait. So, if you have more advice for me, things I need to do at what times, but otherwise, a couple things. So I promised a bit ago to talk about Harry Potter as a price figure. It may seem obvious to some, but the way I managed to deliver this was at a local conference at my university. I delivered a talk on it was called Echoes of Christianity in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You can find it on my channel too. Hold on. And essentially my thesis to this talk... Postman hat. Oh, okay, cool. The thesis to my talk was that we culturally we're essentially post-Christian because we still have Christianity at the heart of our sort of collective unconscious mythology, but not consciously. We don't consciously recognize Christ figures when we make them, and we make them all the time. Whenever we tell stories, almost invariably, a hero will be a Christian type of hero, rather than a classical pagan type of hero. So my thesis point of this was Thor. And Thor from the MCU is absolutely a Christ figure and is almost unrecognizable from the god Thor from the Eddas. He would be unrecognizable in the Thor films, aside perhaps from aesthetically, but his actions would be unrecognizable to the Thor of Norse mythology. So, I went into a whole thing. If you want to see the whole thing, I've got 2 whole videos on the subject. One is this talk I gave, and another is a video essay version of the same thing, but more narrowly focused on that. It was One Marvelous Scene video in that series about when Endgame came out. But Harry Potter is another example of this. Right? So what I did at the beginning of this talk was I gave a very abstracted version of the story of Christ's sacrifice from a Christus Victor perspective. Christus Victor's sort of description of Christ's sacrifice. So I basically outlined it something like this. This isn't, I didn't prepare for this, I don't have it written down like I did there, but something like this. So, there's a story where the hero needs to defeat an apparently insurmountable foe. And in so doing, his friends are threatened by this great, seemingly undefeatable foe. But instead of defeating this foe by some incredible feat of strength, by overpowering him, whatever, what the hero does is allows this great enemy to defeat him. In so doing, undermining the enemy's powers and ultimately defeating him, so as to save the ones he loves. And I said, all right, I asked the audience of a lot of them were like, students, like kids these days. Although this was years ago, so like people born in the late 90s, let's say, or late 90s, early 2000s, maybe. So I said, all right, okay, who am I talking about? First hand shot up, Harry Potter. I was like, yeah, absolutely right. I'm talking about Harry Potter. And I retold the same story about Harry Potter facing down Voldemort. And so the hero, Harry, instead of just beating Voldemort in a duel or whatever, instead, in order to save the friends that he loves, and in order to overcome this great foe, instead of just going and dueling and just, Avada Kedavra-ing him or whatever. Wait, no, wrong thing. Okay. He goes and he allows himself to be killed, to be defeated and killed by Voldemort. But in so doing, Voldemort undermines his own power and allows himself to be defeated through defeating Harry, this Christ figure. And that's how Harry wins. He makes Voldemort vulnerable by having Voldemort killed him. Kill him. In the story, actually, that's the killing curse. You kill him. He's dead. But he's not dead. He had 2 souls in him, blah, 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 blah. You get the thing. Oh, you green hat kid, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's put a pin in the Harry Potter thing. Let's go through this. Now, wait, hold on, what voice was he using? Sleazy New York-ish? A cafe wants you to take this to his mother. Express me with mama. Priority mail, so hurry up and deliver. A customer came to my shop last night. No cafe season. Cafe's color just changes. He goes running after the guy. Guy's a regular, greedy thief named Sakon. I think he's from Ikana Village. Alright, cool. So let's do... No, that. Has he been baptized beforehand? where are we getting at? You're probably right, but where specifically? I assume I have to follow Sakan to his little hideout. I can't just warp. Can I? Or can I? Can I just warp? I'm gonna wait and see what you have to say to see whether I can warp or not, because I don't want to ruin this now. It's been an hour and a half. I don't want to ruin this. But I'll keep chatting. Roughly speaking, until then. I have until sunset to get there, I assume. After which, talk to the postman? Or can I talk to the postman now? I only have a few hours. Yeah, he meets Dumbledore at King's Cross. It's basically... Oh, I can warp. Okay. You can almost see the encounter with Dumbledore and the crippled soul of Voldemort at King's Cross as a kind of harrowing of hell. It's symbolically mirroring the harrowing of hell. Although that's maybe a bit of a stretch. It's maybe a bit of a stretch. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. I make sure I have the stone mask on too. So I don't need to fight the Garrow. It's behind these logs, right? Yeah, here you are. Hey. Found him, Green Hat Boy. He's using this place as his safe house for keeping his stolen goods. Apparently his name is Sakan. He came to the shop last night. I followed him. The storage for the things he's stolen is on the other side of this rock door. Only Sakan can open it. The only way in is to wait for Sakan to arrive. Oh wait, I've made a promise to Andrew. He will show up. Okay, so I just gotta wait? Yeah, here we go. Okay. Let's just wait! He doesn't see me. I'm invisible. I don't reel. Alright, anyway. So, yeah, the Christus Victor model of atonement effectively models what we think of culturally as the hero, as the primary heroic archetype. Even though that isn't the classical heroic archetype. The classical heroic archetype, if they did do anything like self-sacrifice, it was sacrifice in victory. It was sacrifice directly for victory. They didn't allow themselves to be defeated. They might have won with a Pyrrhic victory, but they defeated their enemy, but were killed in the process, or something like that, which is actually common in classical pagan mythology. But you didn't ever see, like, this idea of allowing oneself to be defeated, allowing oneself to be killed, and it was through doing so that you defeat your enemy. Which the other immediate, I was like, okay, well, maybe it's Harry Potter, and so I retold this in that talk. The other one I said, okay, well, maybe it's not Harry Potter. Maybe I'm talking about Luke Skywalker. Because, okay, Luke needs to defeat this insurmountable foe, Emperor Palpatine. Right? He needs to defeat the Emperor. And Vader, his father. But he still cares for his father. He loves his father, and he loves his friends as well, his sister, the other rebels, etc. And so, what does he do? He turns off his lightsaber, and he tosses it aside, and allows the Emperor to defeat him to the edge of death. to torture him nearly to death. And in so doing, he turns Vader, his father, back to the light. He redeems the fallen, and in so doing defeats the dark side, the great evil of the galaxy. Not through, again, some massive feat of strength, not through superior lightsabership, not through a superior show of force, if you'll pardon the pun, whatever. No, he doesn't do any of that. He allows himself to be defeated. And through doing so, wins the end of the day. Which, by the way, I made this talk before The Rise of Skywalker. And so, that ruined everything. Because boy howdy did that movie ruin frickin' everything. Completely ruined this whole symbolic victory. Which, God. Anyway, that annoyed me. Sorry, I ruined my day because I thought about The Rise of Skywalker. But at least I will say, it was something ruined specifically by The Rise of Skywalker that was not ruined by The Last Jedi. Most of Star Wars was ruined by The Last Jedi. Some things were already severely damaged by Force Awakens, but whatever. Not what I'm here to talk about. I gave this talk before that, so before The Rise of Skywalker, so there. But anyway, yeah, the Luke's victory is essentially the same Christus Victor model. It's our prototypical kind of heroism that we come to expect in our society. But it isn't the sort of classical pagan traditional kind of heroism. Not at all. It is radically different. Okay, now what? Found the marine that boy. Storage for things, others out of the rock door, only he can open it. He'll show up. Okay, yeah, I hope he'll show up, right? He says he was led to the lake with the sword of Gryffindor by Snape's Patronus. Oh, a doe. Okay. It's an allusion to the story of St. Eustace, who was led to Christ by a deer. Wow. Okay. Huh. Okay, that's really clever. Does the fact that Sirius is his godfather play into this at all? It seems like it should. That particular kind of relationship to Sirius, to his father figure, being his godfather in particular. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if there is a relationship there. I mean, Sirius had nothing to do with that particular event, so I don't know. But whatever. Either way. Could be, potentially. But yeah, there's a ton of Christianity in Harry Potter. Which, let me say, that's actually something that kind of peeved me about Hogwarts Legacy. Is the world of Harry Potter as portrayed by the books, and even to a significant degree in the movies, is a Christian world. I mean, the witches and wizards, at least of England, or Britain, whatever, are almost universally Christian. And it infuses everything they do in the world, right? It even infuses the way they speak, to a very significant degree. If they celebrate Christmas, they exclaim to God relatively often. But they did a little bit in Hogwarts Legacy of replacing references to God with references to past witches and wizards. Like there's an exclamation, there's a really common exclamation in Hogwarts Legacy talking about Merlin. And I was like, what? Merlin was just some guy. He was literally some guy. He went to Hogwarts. Like, that's not... He's not, like... he's not even a prophet or anything. Up, here we go. Ah! Ah! Look, there's a mask there. It's the sun's mask. Oh boy. Now I've done it. Step on that switch. What? Are you telling us what to do? Some setup where the door stays open only when you press the switch. Okay, so talking about St. Eustace, he doesn't see the sword at first, but the hilt, the ruby encrusted cross. Oh, Harry. Oh, that's right. I had forgotten that because it's not depicted like that really in the movie, not as well. The second he grabs it, the Horcrux tries to drag him down and kill him. He's saved by the returning Ron. Blue and yellow were good, red is bad. Wait, blue and yellow were good, red is bad? Wait, blue and yellow are good, red is bad. Red is Gryffindor. And the rubies and the sword hilt as well. Red. Why red's bad? Alright, either way, let's do this. Go ahead, Faye. Oh god, I have to play as him. Okay. That's weird. Should be some device in this room that opens the door. Oh, the mask! He's trying to pull it out of our reach and make his escape. We've got to hurry. Okay. It's no good. This isn't the switch. Go check that room. There should be some sort of mechanism. Please, there's no time. I don't like him. But is there a choice? Should we help him? Not moving ahead in the face of danger. When you know it's for the better, it's just like Tail. That's it, let's go. Hey, that worked. Ah. There we go. Why can't I push this? Okay, there we go. Hey! The sun mask back. Oh, that's what you mean blue and yellow are good, red is bad. I thought you were referring to Harry Potter. I finally got what you were talking about. No, that I remembered. That I actually remembered from this quest. That I remembered it after you said it, and I did not put two and two together until you said it. Anyway. As like in a Harry Potter context, blue and yellow refer to Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff, and red refers to Gryffindor. So I'm just like, wait, what? What's going on here? That's a weird thing to say, but it's not a weird thing to say. It was a weird thing for me to think. Anyway, you helped Cafe. This was added to your notebook. There's still time. I must get back to town. Let's go. Bye! I'm gonna just fly back, if you don't mind, if that's cool with you. That's probably cool with you, right? It's festival time! mean, no, it's not actually. It's not midnight yet. Oh, my bad. It is festival time because that's midnight.
Wings go!
Alright, now we talk to the postman, and then we go to Andrew's room, right? I think. Man, oh, that music. Oh, that music. Oh.
Oh, I want to flee, but it's not written on the schedule. To me, the delivery schedule is the highest priority.
Here, do this.
This is a priority mail seal. It's the highest of priorities. I should deliver it.
He's gonna deliver it. Yeah, do it. Wait, do I have to follow him all the way or something? Something ridiculous? What in the world? He's gonna run it. Meanwhile, I'm gonna do something. What? What do I need to do here? Yeah, I know that quest ends at midnight regardless of what you do. Postman, milk bar, Andrew's room. Okay, milk bar. Okay. Wait at the bar, okay. Do I need my member's hat? Oh, you're a member. Please come in. I will. Oh, I wait for the postman here. Okay. Hey, can I talk to you?
Oh dear, you're all right, but are you all right with not fleeing? It looks like this is it for this town, you know. You saw the moon, didn't you? It's gotten so huge. All the townsfolk have fled. You should flee too, far away.
No, you're going to get a letter. Should I inverted song of time? I'm gonna. So the postman runs quicker. Oh wow, it's faster than 1 minute per second. Wow, that's weirdly quick. There we go. Turn it back. I'm just paranoid about the end of time. You know, as one does.
I've delivery for you, postmistress.
Oh my, it can't be. You're still here.
Tomorrow's delivery is still scheduled.
How there isn't a Majora's Mask inspired milk bar, I'll never know. Honestly, that'd be awesome. I'd love this place. Bar or milk bar or whatever. Like this, having this kind of atmosphere too is, man, this. It's so nice. It's so nice. I like it. I actually really genuinely that this place is really cool. Even, like, the cow patterning and stuff, but also the nice, like, easy club kind of atmosphere. It all goes so nicely together.
What do you say? Didn't you see the sky? It's terrible. But...
Oh my. Well, what shall we do? It's from Cafe.
Yeah, it's priority mail.
I'm so happy to think something good would come in the end. Thank you. You flee now. That's an order.
Understood.
Wait, can I talk to you first? Hey, buddy. I'm gonna leave. Wait for you outside. Wait, hold on. I want to talk to her first. Hey.
Oh dear, you alright with not Oh dear, you're the one searching for Cafe. How is it? Have you found him?
No. Yes, but no.
Flee now, too.
Oh, I will beat you to the door. I have to follow him out, right? I'll talk to you first. Wait a moment. Oh, he just lets you run away even though you were a child. Because you need to run away now. Oh man, that's morbid. That's pretty morbid. There he is.
I've decided to flee. It's an order from the postmaster. I'm now free. I can set my own schedule. I don't need this anymore, so here, I'll let you have it.
What does this even do? Allows you to check the mail? Oh, look, he looks so happy. He looks so happy. Alright, to Inju's room. Suck on it. Yeah, I know that. There's a Frying Nemo restaurant.
What? What?
Oh, Granny left. She ran away. Good. I'm curious, what happens if I play the Song of Double Time right now? Does it let me just end the world? Just end my suffering and drop the moon on my head?
I've decided to wait for him. I've made my promise. I'm fine with this. I believe him.
That is freaky looking. Am I wrong? Like, that's freaky looking. With the hyper smile. It's purely because of the hyper smile, but I'm gonna steal your money first. Hold on. Hey, that I'm not gonna be able to go deposit that. Now I have time. I'm gonna go deposit it. What do you mean nothing will happen? Nothing will happen if what? Oh man, the bomber kids are still here. That's depressing. Not that much. Calm down. Okay, let's go on back. Wait, what's...
Cowards, all of you! Not one of you stayed. My apprentice will be disgusted with all of you. Humph! I'll have a fine carnival without you. If you're gonna fall, then fall already.
I don't know how to get up there for the chest, but I don't care. It's just rupees, right? Oh, nothing. Oh, it just notes echoed far. Okay, let's wait for him, shall we? Okay. All right. Let's wait. It's not like there's anywhere to run, really. Yeah, true. It does destroy the world. But, I mean, look. It's... The fact that they are just sort of there and resigned to their fate. I actually wonder what happened. I wonder what they say if I talk to them. I kind of want to. A little late now. I don't want to miss this. Man. You know, I kind of think that Christ's promise that no one shall know the day nor the hour of my return is a kind of gift. Because on the one hand, there's a difficulty to it. That one has to always be prepared for the end. And that mirrors the way one's life works, because one does not know when one's life will come to an end. But also, to know not just the hour, but the minute of one's destruction and of the destruction of the world, like this, and to know that it's inescapable, is kind of a horrible curse. I've met you before. Yeah, no, it's really close. It's what, 10:30 or something? Or no, it's like 4:30 because it ends at 6 a.m. What a familiar scent. Long, long ago, yes. We were still young. We made a promise, didn't we? Masks of the sun and the moon. We were to exchange them on the day of the carnival of time. And you. I'm sorry I was late. Welcome home. They're lovers, but they look just like a mother and child. Oh my god. Tattle, stop. You're being weird. Let's exchange the promised masks. Exchanged our oaths and have become a couple. You are our witnesses. Please accept this mask. You got the couple's mask. It's filled with their love. Please take refuge. We're fine here. We shall greet the morning together. All right. Well, that's that. There's a kind of profound sadness to that. also, knowing the sort of ultimate magical mechanics of this world, there's something really beautiful and hopeful about it too. Again, that is really the fascinating dichotomy of this game. Is this mirroring of hope and loss? Because on the one hand, it's horrible, it's tragic, it's beautiful, but it's beautiful in a terrible way. But on the other hand, we know that... On the other hand, we know that part of what this means is that once we save Jemima, that the world will be restored to the way it ought to be, and that involves everything that we accomplished, everything that we did, coming to fruition, as if it all occurred, if it all co-occurred. Now, it couldn't have. There's some bizarre contradictions in it all co-occurring. Let's see. One of the things I want to do today is the save Granny and get the all-night mask as well, which means I need tons of rubies. So, 500, I think. Yeah. Oh wait, let's postman's mask and see what's in here. Let's steal someone's mail! You're doing a great job, Ka-ching. Some item other than a letter has been deposited, Ka-ching. Ooh! Nice work, Ka-ching. Let's just search all of them while we're waiting for 10 o'clock. There's another one. Great job. What we get? A rupee. Okay. A rupee. A rupee. Is it always a rupee? Is it just one? I feel like this is a waste of my time. Warp to Akana and fight the pose. Can I do that during the day? I thought I had to do that at night. It's in the graveyard you're talking about, right? Oh, during the day it's fine. Okay. I'm just gonna slow down time just as a habit. Cave. Cave? I thought there were the little lanterns that were floating up there. Alright, well let's give this a go. Let's see anyway. You are talking about the graveyard, right? Not the village. You bastards. Back up top. What? A cave. Oh, I need... You mean top, like the village top? Oh, is it the house? Is that house there or something? No. I'm not remembering where this is. I'm thinking I thought you meant the wandering thing. Okay. Let's see. I should ask as well. Something else worth asking. I've been thinking, especially over summer, I'm not at least so far, for the first half of summer, I'm not also going to be teaching. I was wondering if I should play another game on another night. Now, my options as to what night to play are a little bit limited. I've got other stuff going on, a lot of other evenings. But if you or anybody else really were interested in seeing me play another game on another night, let me know. My availability is something like Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. Yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday for now. And that also might be a little bit of a later start as well. So I might do that, or some of that. One tries to enter the Springwater Cave without knowing the song. Oh. Is it over here? Oh. But yeah, that's something to think about, because I am thinking about it. I can also list, probably in the Discord, I'll list what other games I've been thinking about streaming. Every 2 minutes on every day, the girl who lives in the music box house goes to the dried well to check on something. As long as the spirits are wandering outside her house, she dares not leave her home. Belief or disbelief rests with you. Just the way it's gathered. Is it this right here? What? My game crashed. I mean, at least I just started. Ah! Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what, we're going to pick this up next time. I'm going to call it an early night. We finished the big thing, the big Cafe and Andrew quest. So I'm going to call it there. My game crashed for some reason. That's bizarre. Yeah, so anyway, I am going to call it there. So I'll put up a poll or something for what game to play, when to play it, that kind of thing in the Discord. So if you're in there, go on in, let me know what you think. If you're not in there, join. Link is below, and I'll see you there. Otherwise, have a wonderful evening, everyone. I'm really glad that we managed to save right before the game crashed this time. So anyway, we'll pick up here next time, and we'll do Icona Canyon and all that stuff. I think I have Bioshock. I think I have the whole series. I'm not sure. Might be something to go into. I'm familiar with. I've only played part of Bioshock 1, but I know the twist at the end of it, and I'm pretty familiar with a lot of it. So the twist is ruined on me, but that's fine. But yeah, I might. I'm interested. That's an option. Fable is another one. I think I have 1, 2, and is there a third one? I think I have them. I have them somewhere. I forget what service I have them on, but I have them somewhere. So that's another option. So Fable, and I was also vaguely thinking about The Witcher 3, but man, that's a long commitment because it's a long game and there's tons of side content. So I don't know. We'll see. That's another thought. A much shorter option would be the Stanley Parable, the Ultra Deluxe. I bought it from one of those less reputable sellers at some point. So I don't know if it'll work. I may have to get support and I can get it fixed or something. It was installed on my old hard drive. My old hard drive, it's still connected, but it's not my main one. Yada yada yada. Anyway, it's a thought. It's a cool game. I haven't played the thing yet. I've seen it and I've seen most of it, but anyway. some thoughts. I'll put up a list of things I'm thinking about playing. LA Noire is another option. I don't have Sly Cooper. I played one of them way back in the day. Anyway, we'll talk about it on Discord. Until then, I'll see you next time. And don't forget, don't be safe. Be well. More importantly, be good. Good night, folks. Oh, jeez, me.